And tomorrow night is the debut of this new drama series, Tommy, of course. But before that, I think we need to chat more with the main character. Emmy Award winner Edie Falco joins us this morning. Good morning, Edie.
Good morning to you.
It's so nice to have you here with us today. We just saw a little preview package there, and the show looks terrific. Let's talk about really what drew you to this character and drew you to this role.
Well, after reading lots and lots of scripts, at a certain point you start to think maybe I'm just too picky, or maybe I've lost interest in this, series thing, and then, a script comes along that makes you want to keep reading, and that's what this was. She was smart and complicated and powerful, and, we find her as she's kind of a fish out of water in Los Angeles after being a New Yorker. And I kept wanting to turn the page, and I thought, well, that's a good sign.
Absolutely, and in that preview right there, as you just alluded to, someone who is a fish out of water, moving to this new city from a different place. I think that's something that's very relatable to a lot of people who are maybe starting a new job, and in this case, something that's so high profile like that.
Right.
Let's talk about what you're enjoying.
I mean, there are a lot of people in the real world who have to do that. I think about people, I don't know, basketball player or something getting traded, and you have to pick everything up, move your whole family, and relocate for a job. So obviously it's something that's very important to her. But it is not without its hardships, trying to get comfortable in a place where you aren't comfortable right away. She also has a grown daughter who lives in Los Angeles, who she doesn't have the closest relationship with, so that's another piece of life that she has to contend with.
Absolutely multifaceted indeed. And let's talk about this great cast. It seems like you're working with a terrific team.
We are. We're working with a great bunch of actors, and some of them are relatively new to television. So a lot of them are theater actors, New York theater actors, and they have an excitement and a gratitude that is so lovely to be around. It really is the best job in the whole world. I mean, all due respect to people who do other things, but I happen to really love it, and I'm so grateful. And to be working with other people who feel the same way, it's a lovely thing to show up on set in the morning. Everyone's excited and has, ideas about how we could make this exciting and different. And it's just, I don't know, it's a fantastic work environment.
You've been a part of such successful shows in the past. Were you just raring to go, itching to get back into television?
I like to work, and I do all kinds of work. I'll do a play, and then I'll do a movie, and I kind of do whatever comes across my path. But I do very much like series television. But going into it, that you could be making a very large commitment, so it's a tricky proposition. But yes, I mean, I had been looking for something that I felt like, that I wanted to feel like I could sink my teeth into for a period of time, and that was this.
Fantastic. Well, I have enjoyed watching you in all of your various roles and performances, and it is a real treat for us to have you join us here today. Thank you very much, Edie.
Thank you. Thank you.
And best of luck with the show. You guys can, of course, catch the premiere of Tommy tomorrow night, Thursday, right here on WPRI 12 at 10 p.m.